イフリート。
今度はイフリートでダウンを取るつもりですか？
ああ、こう寒くっちゃ。うわ、火が、大丈夫ですか？まずい。ウンディね。
うわー、冷たい。
ね、過ぎたるは及ばざるがごとしとはよく言ったものだ。
勘弁してくださいよ。
So yeah, no one cares about the tree. Let's go into the damn city and get this fucking dungeon done.
Burn shit up. Burn shit up.
Oh, we got Ifrit, and we're in the ice area, so meh.
Oh, right. Everybody.
Hey, wait a minute.
Everybody,
Okay.
remember to mitigate your dream, because I'm a fake flake. I got Luigi and Goku in that order of how we talked.
Hello.
Anyways, this guy's trying to rip us off.
We're gonna buy a lifeline. It'll help you get $1 million.
He was trying to rip us off for something you get in the next dungeon, but something you need in the next dungeon you can use in this dungeon.
And why would a ghost need 1,000 gold?
Much more like this church needs this giant stained glass window.
Well, every church has a giant stained glass window.
That goes up to the ceiling?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's a cathedral, yeah.
No offense to those who are into churches, but churches do like wasting a lot of money in that kind of stuff.
Meanwhile, we have Goliath here.
Look
It
at the
depends on
Vatican.
what kind of church you go to.
Well,
That's true.
he was there. Now, oh, there he is. And now he's gone.
It's Ghost
You only-
Akuma. Oh shit.
So I thought there was gonna be a boss battle as soon as I went in there, but I was like, oh no, just dungeon.
Why would you have a boss battle with a spectator?
It's remember the Colosseum?
That doesn't count.
Remember
you have like 10 boss
Symphonia
battles in there.
Remember in Symphonia
That
2
doesn't
where I had a
count.
boss battle right before the entrance to a dungeon, Luigi?
We don't talk about that anymore.
He's trying to block it out. Come on.
Sorry.
Yes, block it. I'm trying to block it from my memory banks. Give me
I'm
a
sorry.
Also, since when did Suzu come here?
Well, we got
just
plenty of
noticed
things to block it from your memory. We got
This.
4 different LPs going on.
This. No, but
This ass
we got
whooping.
Suzu last part. If you recall, Luigi wasn't there, so
I
Yeah,
wasn't
Suzu
here,
last
so I
part.
didn't know. I'm late.
All we had to do was slay her parents right in front of her eyes and say, "Yep, these are pretty fucking badass."
Ouch.
Poor Suzu.
Oh, I'm moving on. Okay. Those icons will never get. Those icons.
I
never
know,
get old.
I keep forgetting you have that set to that.
Those icons never get old. Thank you for that.
I really like those icons, but I change them
I do
back
too.
towards the end, I think.
I do too. I like those. They're fun.
Anyhow, I was talking.
Chris just looking at us like derp.
Like Archie.
He's giving the derp face. He's like, why am I here? He looks like Doug if Doug was like spaced out.
Are
So I
you
was
getting
trying
hit
to,
by the hail in here? That sucks.
yeah, as I was trying to recap about the
Why is there hailing?
dolt. What's his name? The ghoul guy, dead guy, whatever. I was gonna say dead
dead
ghoul,
guy.
whatever. Dead ghoul, the rival of Deadpool. Anyways, he was trying to sell us an amulet that actually protects us from the damage we get here. So we can actually get for this whole dungeon. Small certain areas there are some breathing spaces, but you get hit by hail because it's really fucking cold. This is actually a cave within the church beneath the freezing town of Fuzikyo.
See, way to go, Namco. Way to reuse Suzu's sprite to make a priest enemy.
It's just
Yeah,
the
I didn't
hair.
even notice that.
The hair's not
Hey.
exactly the same, but it might as well just be Suzu's sprite.
Every game reuses sprites. Come
And
on.
speaking of, Suzu's dead. What the hell?
Yeah, she died by the ice when I was running out. So as you can see,
Oh,
we
yeah,
got
the ice
you're
doesn't
freaking-
just drop
you're
you down to
freaking-
1 HP. It actually can kill you. That's kind of bullshit.
yeah.
How weird. Stop being weird. Oh, well, first game.
Usually,
Oh, well, first game. It's the first game, so I'll give it some leeway.
yeah, but usually when dungeons have damaging areas, the most they do is drain you down to 1. They don't actually kill you.
Anyways, I forgot to press the button after we thaw the ice, so yeah.
Aren't you gonna resurrect Suzu?
Well, that's the reason why I actually switched Mint back into the party. Was I was gonna actually show it off.
Oh, you're
okay.
gonna show off resurrection.
Yeah, since
All
you'll
right.
probably never really see it.
Well, yeah, it's pointless when you have light bottles. Why bother?
Well,
It's actually cheaper to use resurrection than to use life bottles.
it takes so long to do, and it wastes magic to do it.
Well, I think
For something that lasts for something that you can do for in 2 seconds flat.
I'd rather
Well,
spend the money on orange gels to heal up the TP needed to use resurrection than to buy more life bottles.
Well, in this game, there is no cooldown for using items.
Yeah.
But I wanted to bring up that since I'm not carrying that amulet to protect me from ice, there's gonna be edits. I don't know if you guys will notice it. It'll be
probably not.
It'll be auditory, so it's gonna pretty much be me going to the menu and having Mint heal us all of that time.
Alright, what a mess. What a mess.
You could have resurrected me through the menu, asshole.
She would say
guys
that too.
You guys are assholes.
And then she'd probably stab you.
No wonder my past generation hated you guys.
It's a bitch aiming for these candles, I swear.
It is.
Yeah, especially when it's right on that corner.
It's a top down view, so it's gonna be really awkward to aim.
Can't you aim from the right and just like shoot straight across and hit it?
I actually learned that later on, but yeah, I can.
That's awkward.
As you see, I'm like trying to aim it now.
There you go.
Bam, sniper. So, I kind of want to imagine. Yeah, I kind of want to imagine Crest aiming this thing. Every time he misses, he keeps saying like, "Practice, practice, practice, practice."
It's like, Crest, the ice cavern's melting. I don't care.
It's like practice, practice, practice. Booyah!
The ice cavern is now the water dungeon. Way to go, Crest.
Why give it to Clark? He didn't do anything.
Because I ended up using Clark later on. I really don't touch Mint at all.
Shock.
Clark is useful.
Yeah.
Oh.
Especially when you give him the speed up summon thing. The one I gave Archie. I forget what it's called.
When you give him something that actually makes him useful.
Well, I mean, the same goes for Arsh.
Oh, snap.
okay.
Archie's got Tempest. That's awesome.
She does? Did I show it off?
Well, she did like this jumping spinning slash thing a few seconds ago.
Oh. Suzu.
Are you sure you're not referring? Are you sure? Yeah, I was gonna say. Are you sure you're not referring to her?
No, that's
Yeah,
what I said. I said, oh, Suzu has Tempest.
No, you
That's
said
awesome.
you said Archie has Tempest. I'm like, what?
Yeah, you said Arch. I'm like, what? Tempest?
No, I said Suzu.
Girl just got frozen to the ground.
Oh, God. Ow. Ow. How are the
Some
candles
statue.
staying lit when there's constant ice flying
magic.
across the screen?
Magic.
I like how
Magic.
I like how all these priestesses look like Aerith from Final Fantasy VII.
They do look like Aerith now that you mention it.
That's
Pretty
Aerith,
much.
whatever.
They're just trying to sell you their flower for 1 gil. We use gold here, bitch. Fuck.
Like Aerith, you die in 1997 and everyone doesn't care. Like, oh.
A lot of people did care. They cared so
That's
much they
the
tried to
point.
glitch your bag.
Aerith is such a Mary Sue character anyway. But anyway, that's Final Fantasy VII. We're not talking about that.
There's a lot of Mary Sue
You're gonna
characters
die
in
soon,
any
aren't you?
game. Anyways, you plugged in the hole, so now the breeze won't destroy it. And I was gonna show you the life. That was the life I had trying to do that puzzle.
Good lord.
Well, that's
So actually-
that's what happens when the entire field is a damaged field.
So
Isn't
this
there
is-
a way to prevent that?
Yeah, it was the amulet that the guy was trying to sell us, or we can get at the fire dungeon. You can do a choice between doing the frost dungeon or the fire dungeon first. I chose this one because
I'm hardcore.
no, I was already close to it. The fire dungeon does the same thing. It's just really hot. We don't have the various suit.
And the ice dungeon's always the more tedious one, so best to get the tedious one out of the way first.
Do they
I
get
don't
the
really think
Vari
so.
suit? Do they get the Vari suit halfway through the dungeon?
Pretty much.
You walk out of the ice. Cress, activate your armor that prevents you from ice. I just left the damn place! I don't care, do
I
it.
just got to the boss of the dungeon. Now you want me to put it on?
I'm pretty much I don't know. They're both equally
Ow.
as tedious, I guess. This one's really easy to remember. They all look all the maps look the same, so I just skip to
Fine,
Getting
Yeah,
items.
it's pretty much like here 4-way, here 1-way, here 4-way, here 4-way,
God
here
damn it.
1-way.
yeah. See, eventually
look,
I
a
get
spell book.
tidal wave.
Seems like you keep leaving the same room and coming right back.
I know it looks like it, but it's actually different rooms at
I'm
different
Tidal wave.
areas.
When I get to
So,
Darius Caroline, I'll probably do the exact same thing because nothing looks different there.
eventually the right path is on the top left.
Hooray!
So blah 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 tidal
You know,
wave.
there's one thing about JRPGs that needs to be a common thing is to have a physical map of each dungeon that you're in, just so you know where the fuck you are.
I would agree and not agree.
It doesn't have to tell you where you're supposed to go. Just have a field map.
Well, I mean, I agree.
Something Zelia has.
I would agree to that, but it also kind of ruins the immersion. But it also goes like, come on, I already know this
it doesn't
place.
have to
Ruins
be like
my
Zelda,
ass.
where if you find the dungeon map, it shows you everything in the dungeon. Just have like a box in the bottom right corner of the screen that just at least tells you what rooms you've been into and what rooms you haven't.
Zelia does that same thing.
I know. That's why
Okay,
Zillia's
Muichi,
awesome.
it's been established. Zilia is great. We will all suck
I'll stop
Zilia's
now.
vagina cock. I don't know how that works,
Well,
but it works.
Zilia 1. What about Zilia 2? We don't know that yet.
What about Zilia 2?
Yeah, nobody cares about Zelia too. Anyway,
Yeah, only Japan cares, bastards.
it's a common fact that RPG sequels usually are not very good.
I love that skill. Hellpire.
I mean, if DuckTales Remastered can give you a freaking map of the level when it's a freaking platformer, I'm pretty sure RPGs can do that.
well,
Yeah,
I'm
Hellfire looks pretty. I have to admit, Hellfire is really neat to look at.
I'm
I don't know
pretty-
why DuckTales Remastered gives you a map of the level, but it's a nice gesture.
Also, I kind of want to bring this up as a fun fact. If you in Symphonia, if you equip Blood with like if you give him like an item that lets him use like fire equipment to his weaponry, his Rising Falcon will actually look like Hellfire.
Yeah, it changes his
It's
art
kinda
Rising Falcon to Rising Phoenix, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And it kind of looks like Hellfire to begin with.
It's the
I think
same
pretty
kind
neat.
of thing as
It's
Cress's
basically
Phoenix art.
it's basically Rising Falcon but on fire.
Yeah. Well,
But it looks pretty neat.
I
Anyway.
think doesn't Kless have an art called Phoenix?
Yeah,
Yeah,
We-
it's basically that.
we got it when we were about to fight Ifrit for the first time.
But that's why Class is much better than Lloyd. He can make fire whenever he freaking feels like it.
Well, it's supposed to be paying an homage to Kless's art. That's why.
Again, it just proves like Class is superior. He can just make fire whenever he
No,
feels like
that's
it.
just what happens when Symphonia 1 is a prequel to this specific game. There's going to be a lot of callbacks to it.
Which
I
is
was trying to
weird.
I was trying to be funny, but you
I
wanna
know.
ruin the joke.
Also, the
You
fact
want
that
to ruin
Lloyd's
the
a
joke?
dumbass. and-
Fine.
Oh, Muichi, you know you can't be funny with Saya around.
No, he can.
You tried to explain
Lloyd's-
everything.
I'm just playing around.
You know what would be hilarious if in one of these several remakes of this game you were to run into Lloyd and you just kick his ass because Kless is so much better
That
than
would
him.
be That would be really, really random. Plus,
Well-
that would mean that means they would be reusing sprites from Tales of the World on Game Boy Advance.
So,
Well, I don't think they'd be able to do that considering this game involves time travel. Kind of like a Chrono Trigger. Oh shit,
they
we
should
went too
be
far
able,
back.
well, if anything, they should be able to because this game involves time travel. Because
That's
Symphonia 1 is supposed to take place years
That's a
before
plot.
this.
Wait. You say they lost the ability to time travel. That's a central plot device, right?
No.
Okay.
Oh, they don't.
And he died.
So yeah,
Oops, I forgot.
I was like, I can make it. I've healed enough. No, I died.
You'd think the game
Well,
would get...
well, that's it for Fantasia. Let's go get Burger.
Actually, I'm down for burgers.
Woo! Nice call.
You would think the game would give you a
Clap,
prompt
clap,
to go, warning, you're dying, heal up. I mean, Pokemon does it.
Well, here's the thing about it. I don't mind that happening. I'm actually for it. It's my dumbass fault for not healing.
That's
or being,
fine,
or
but
at
at
least,
least-
getting the item.
It's your own
Yeah,
fault,
but at least
so what?
it's just
Your own
common
fault, you
courtesy
feel the
for the game to warn you that you're dying when you don't realize you're losing HP.
Sorry,
Well, you're
all the things
getting-
you're
you're
bringing
getting-
up. What was that?
You're getting hurt. You're getting hurt while, like, in this map. So, hello. It's pretty obvious.
I was gonna say, sorry. All the things you're bringing up are pretty much what makes casuals happen.
Yeah. Well, you mean extreme casuals.
Yeah.
This was before casual.
But anyways, Fenrir Beast. You guys remember Galuf Beast from the Coliseum? The
He
Galuf
kind of
Beast?
like, I don't know. He kind of looks like that. Kind of looks like what you transform into in Ultimate Beast.
Huh? Nah. He's
He
still more
looks like a
badass.
Kuma, except he's silver.
I hate it. I was gonna say I hate to say it, but he kind of reminds me if Silver the Hedgehog went werewolf.
I don't
Silver
even want to
wer-
imagine.
Oh
that.
god, Silver went werehog.
I
Yeah.
don't even want to imagine that.
So this is one of the toughest bosses I've ever faced because, like the Galuf Beast, he has an he attacks exactly like him and has invulnerability. But he's a little bit weaker.
Oh, that's great.
Ah, shit.
But considering I have no healer, and Suzu and Chester are still kind of weak, it's just a tick less than Arsh.
Oh, he only has
Well,
30,000
Arch, we
HP.
saved. Well, Arch, we saved the castle. It's time for us to step up again. Time for us to do everything.
Well, he only has 30,000. Well, he's
He's a combo fiend,
Yeah, I kind of saw that. I kind of see
Ow.
that.
and that
Jesus.
attack makes him invulnerable.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
that attack makes him invulnerable till that it ends. So I just want to show off this happening. And I'm like, yeah, fuck it, you guys are on your own.
Good. Because this guy's a dick.
All right, let's fight him again.
Also, he looks like if Waluigi was dressed up as a werewolf.
He actually reminds me of the weasel from or the weasels from Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Oh, jeez.
I think I know what you're talking about there.
Yeah,
Head floor.
he just got really ripped. So here's my here's the run where I actually start doing good, I believe.
Where you can combo him.
And the game froze. There it goes.
No,
No, it was
it's just the fact that we both casted our spells at the same time.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to be funny. That didn't
It looked like it froze to me, too.
That
I'm like,
wouldn't
what?
be funny at all.
Ow.
So this,
And so much for that.
Poor
here's
Suzu.
this,
Why
yeah,
do you use Suzu when she dies in 2 hits?
because it gives us more challenge. You were telling me, so Pig, I'm sure you hate it.
Well, I thought you had leveled her up.
Well,
I
that
think
too.
it's because you want to get Suzu some levels.
That too.
I'm fine.
I mean,
I'm fine with having Suzu get screen time. I just thought you had given her armor, or maybe she's just always like that. I don't know.
She's one of the hardest.
Usually
persons to equip.
usually the speed types don't have much health to begin with.
Yeah, they're also one of the
That's
hardest to
true.
equip for.
No, just nothing personal against Sheena, but she tended to die a lot when I was fighting summon spirits.
I'm not complaining. I wasn't arguing.
Well, I know. I never said you were. Jesus Christ, this guy's.
Oh, that's one way to kill a boss.
Same way I kill the Galfies.
Okay, so you guys so you guys gonna hang out with Casper, right? Okay.
I like how they have the ghost headbands, like the traditional Japanese thing.
Suzu and
Like a little-
Chester's
like a little halo?
Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we're back alive. Cool.
Anyways, my life has forth, blah blah blah. You can now use me. So he's pretty much he's one of the elemental parts to the eternal blade we got from Origin.
Yay!
So he's a
Oh,
frost
okay.
part blade.
That would explain why he's so badass.
Yay!
Yay, Vorpal.
The one the stupid thing that looks nothing like it is in Symphonia.
Well, in Symphonia, it's just a.
It's a sword made
katana.
of water.
Just,
That's
in
what it looks
Symphonia,
like.
it's just a blue katana.
And that it looks like a sword made of water. It's like, how do you hit someone with water?
It's an aqua blade.
Son
Houdini
of a
does it all the time.
Son of a bitch.
Blame the GameCube's graphics.
Anyways,
It's supposed to look like ice, not water.
just
Oh, you learned a new skill, Distortion Blade.
yeah.
I'm just trying to be funny. You're the one trying to put logic into it.
There's Vorpal sword.
No.
It's a magic sword,
Yay.
blade of frost. Anyhow, just showing off the new skill and how you do it if you were to use the input like I do.
Woo!
And suddenly we're in the desert.
And for those who weren't reading the text, kind of maybe
Wonder
like
Chef.
Muji and Sire, maybe, I don't know. Pretty much when you get the Vorpal blade, he's like, oh, hey, you're pretty much awesome. You can probably learn this, and he learns it.
Join our club. Join our club.
Oh yeah, this is like a mini skit. That's pretty cool. I'm kind of glad they did it here and not outside. 'Cause this is more hilarious. I'm just gonna be quiet.
What the heck?
She tried curry for the first time.
Oh, nice going.
Oh,
Oh, gee, that was unexpected. And you
Uh-oh.
drowned.
Suzu!
And she
I was
drowned.
expecting that fish to swim over to her and start like eating her.
What? Okay.
Well, or at least just swim over to her to see what was going on.
Tail slap.
Yay.
She's still dripping wet.
Yay.
So we learned curry. Now you can say yay.
Again, I still say it anyway. Oh, they should have said dastard. That would have laughed so hard.
Dastards.
Dastards! That is the lame. That is the laziest way that is the laziest way to censor bastard I have ever seen.
It's still funny.
Dastard?
Yeah. Granted.
It's Fire Emblem's way of saying bastard.
You
Yeah.
serious? Which
Yeah,
Fire Emblem?
that's how
pretty much all of
Nintendo.
them.
That's how Nintendo censors bastard. They just erase the line that makes a B and makes it a D.
So they invert the B.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Oh,
It's
okay.
pretty much standard these days anymore.
It's very obvious that they're saying bastard, but it's just spelled with a D.
Which Fire Emblem was this? Waifu Wars?
Every Fire Emblem that we got localized.
I
Oh,
believe so. Yeah, it's pretty much tradition at this point.
bastard!
No, they clearly knew it was pronounced bastard. It's just they didn't want it
Chicken.
to be rated M because of, language.
maybe Dick Dastardly from Wacky Races edited the
Dick
script.
Dastardly.
God
His
damn it.
dog Muttley.
Freaking Muttley. The troll.
Shit.
Screw you, troll.
It's a dick
You're the
dog.
reason we get him last to begin with.
He actually wins first place in like one or two of the races.
And I think
forget which one.
I think it's like one of the most I think those are like the most meaningless parts of the entire race, though, aren't they?
No, he was intentionally trying to be even more evil, but he ends up being really good. So,
How is
Think-
that possible?
so things end up going his way.
Somehow.
So skit time.
こんな辛い料理初めて食べました。は
へえ、初めてなんだ。
い。なんという名前の料理なのでしょう。
この辛い料理の名前はね、カレー。
はい。
だからカレーはカレー。
Damn it, Flurry.
Madam Curry Flurry.
Blast off at the speed of light.
So here's
Shit.
here's the next dungeon. One, you could have done this one before the Fruzikyo one, which makes it easier. But this dungeon, well, you're gonna see soon enough why. Well, actually, this is my first time being in here, but
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna show you guys soon why you guys should probably go to the Frost dungeon. Even though that boss is a lot harder than this one, to be honest.
So why is that?
This boss is just a pushover.
Well, I can go under the assumption that if you beat the ice dungeon first, the boss in the fire dungeon's easier, and vice versa.
Pretty much, but the ice dungeon gives a better skill. Distortion
Okay.
Blade's really one of the best skills out there.
Hey,
Something
Oh,
about
hello,
Odin.
Odin, you jackass.
don't
Odin
know if-
one-shots it, but Odin one-shots everything. Why is that not good?
I don't know if you guys remember, but that statue area is where Kless was teleported to when they were talking about giving back Gungnir
Okay.
and using Pegasus.
No, see, Muichi, in Norse mythology, Odin's a humongous dick.
Yeah,
Just like
Pretty much
just
every
like
god,
Zeus.
pretty much every god hates Odin because of how much of a dick he is.
Just so basically Zeus.
I intentionally end up fighting Odin accidentally, and this happens.
By yourself.
Yeah,
1
It's always
million
one-
HP. What the fuck?
You're an idiot. You are a
he's-
fool. You are an old man and a fool.
I'm like, I can 1v1 him
I
with
can
the spear
fire
dagger
indignation.
sword,
God damn it.
You are an old man and a fool.
but apparently he knows how to stun lock you in the corner like us.
Look at that. I will not lose to you, except you kind of will.
Like, fuck you, I'm gone.
I will not lose to you. Indignation. Oh, fuck. Now I know how Douse feels.
Good.
I don't
And
know
I just fall
why.
over.
If Origin's supposed to be the creation of everything, then why is there Odin? Is Origin above Odin?
Oh, I guess so. Oh, thanks, Archie.
Well, Odin's just the king of frickin' Asgard, so
But like, is Origin above Asgard?
maybe.
That's what I'm just trying to bring up. Anyways, that's Odin. We're out of here.
Wow, Archie, way to be a dick.